Good morning. This morning, stand up for what is right. I'm making this video for the benefit of doubt. A very funny brother, Yoruba brother. He is my brother, even though prodigal. He is my beloved brother, as long as he is a Yoruba. We won, despite the fact that they are misguided, really. But it's very funny. What is very funny is when a captive is in love with his captor and defending him, he becomes a happy slave, you know, or a sacrificial cow being fed especially to fatten, for the next feast. And the funny part of it that he said he is a historian and a lecturer of same. And I can't understand. I'm going to laugh. I said, who is he going to teach? Maybe in I believe not humans actually, but maybe the inhabitants of Amazon forest, who up to today moving star bar naked. So this is funny, and I don't even want to call names. The fact is that a lot of things he touched in there, his rigmaroles and non sequitur is very dramatic. I would have liked to teach him, despite him being stubborn, school him a bit, to make him a better person because he is already a menace to the society. Because his children, because I believe he will have, if he hasn't, it would be an embarrassment if he doesn't, change. But I know he's doing all that for hate. But you cannot hate somebody you can learn something from. Yeah, you cannot do that. Doing that is just like a bird destroying its nest. And when the nest is destroyed, the bird gets to lie on the bar floor and catch cold or maybe fall from the tree. And that means death. So I don't really understand how people can be so embarrassing. Okay, you touched a lot of things there, but believing the fact that the emirs of Oyo, the emirs of those areas are Yorubas, I want to ask, were you born Muslims? Were you born Muslims? And how does the Danfodios ideology penetrate in there? Have you asked that question as a historian? To the extent that you embraced emirship or emirates, and it become a new normal, and you're defending same. Do you know the ideology? He don't even know that this thing is called East plus Islam is a political ideology. On the last day, the black faces must be condemned. You don't know. And who you're bowing down to is the one that is mandated to be given girl children to satisfy his sexual urge. Such you're bowing to and attempt to the most holy. And same, that is a slave trader. That your bow as the most holy. And same, that told you that that you must be captured and made to surrender and pay taxes. And disobedient to that means death. And you are bowing and called the most holy. It's a political ideology, bro. Because the tax and dues from the captives are the priority and the principle. You don't know anything, bro. I'm not gonna school you much, but why are you doing that to yourselves? You don't need to do that. 21st century is a logic to that. Is immune to that. You stop being so dramatic because although you're not gonna say that where men are, you think that those guys that are under your comment section or replying to you are done this, but no, they are not. They're just laughing at you. Well, you don't need to call the derogatory names if you have any facts. You present your facts. But you saying that you're a lecturer of history or you're a historian, he's very dramatic. Who are you gonna teach, bro? Who are you gonna teach? Are you gonna teach in the zoo? I mean, real zoo, or in the not in Sambisa forest, but Amazon forest, or the non-human creatures like uh gorillas and monkeys, those that non-human animals. You don't do that, bro. One love. God bless you. I still love you, bro. I still love you honestly from the bottom of my heart. You are a brother, but you're just being deceived, and that is very funny. One